Alright. Uh, uh, uh. Let's go again, guys. We don't have to spend a whole lot of brain power on PI assignments or breath angles right now, guys. We just play the fight, learn the mechanics first. Frontal there, good. And then red team will start moving over, and we're gonna bait our webs over here. Good, and we huddle up, web people. All right. Yes, it's because we're moving way too late and we're too stacked when we're moving. Yes. Yes, that's what we're trying to do, but by the time the web spawns, half of Team Red has not even made it past the halfway point. That's where they spawned. Like, I was all the way over near blue marker when the web spawned, but we still spawned it where Chris is currently lying. Yes, but we spawned all three there. No, but all three were spawned right next to each other there. So let's just try as soon as it's possible. Then we move over, and you see where the I'm gonna place a cross is where me and Smiling will go to. Star is where Smile and Stealthy will go to, and green is where Innovate and Chris will go to, right? We can good, and then we move clockwise, counterclockwise. What happened with your web? Yes. Every time you take damage from, well, basically any mechanics of this fight, you will spawn an orb on the ground. But you don't want to stack those orbs because we have to be very precise and not getting 3 stacks, right? So if you're stacking 2 orbs right on top of each other, then a guy might run in and think, oh, there's only one there, boom, he's dead. But yeah, I don't know exactly what's going wrong with the web positioning right now. I genuinely don't know. It seems, yes. Why? But yes, but hold on. I assigned us like this because that is exactly what yeah, but the I have assigned us exactly like what Northern Sky is doing. Um, so we also have then why does what? I'm looking at their log right now, and Mark of Rage goes on reload. Uh, and it has for the entire progression at least. Alright, let's log in team, focus up. Please consider how you're spawning your orbs. Please consider how we're soaking the webs. Please consider how you are moving around the boss counterclockwise and making sure you don't soak more than 2. As that doesn't make sense. That should never happen. Alright, then no. Yes. No, because we also stack those. Yes. 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 No. Yes. So please make sure, especially like, let's say I am Lances standing here. I soak my web, then right after that I'm gonna get the poison bomb. I need to take a couple steps away from where I just soaked the web so I don't spawn my poison orb exactly on top of where I've spawned my web orb, yeah? And that goes for everyone who's ever doing mechanics in this fight. You can't just stay put because then you're gonna spawn the orbs on top of each other. But we still want to be somewhat clamped up, so especially on the people who are moving around the boss, because we want to make sure we can get all of them, yeah? But let's go again. Good. And loosely spread with this. You need to taunt the big boss guy. Oh, good, good, good. Then we do the web here. Wait, what? Okay. Yeah, you need to insta soak your web, and then you need to take a step. Good, and we shuffle over. Like, well, how are we? So at this point in time, right? If we just look behind the boss, how is Jarlan dying to a? Why is Smiling back there? Okay, who did? Jarl collide with? Was that Smile? Whoa. But why was the web so late? Why did we wait, Stealthy? Blocked off by people with the rain, but the web happens before the rain even goes out. Yes, you're supposed to. Make sure you always soak 2 stacks, 2 orbs every time orbs are on the ground, yeah. So after each web thing. Good, and then we go around, soak your orbs. But just good. Yes. Yes. But who is not like, are we still double stacking orbs here? Are people just not paying attention to what they're running into, or yes, that has to be a double soak. Guys, so I'm just gonna say it one hopefully final time. When you soak a web, you need to, after you've soaked the web, you need to take a step to the side and not go stand where we just soak the web, because that means you will then spawn an orb on top exactly where you just spawned another orb, yeah? We don't want orbs to ever be stacked. That's one of the main things that's gonna wipe us on this fight is orb stacking. So let's try and avoid that, yeah? Good. And we rotate around. why would... Yes, but we're trying to do 15 things at the same time. First of all, our blood DK is dead on the ground every single time because we are double stacking the orbs still. So, so, yes, and that is... No, that should not be a double stack looking at this plot. But, oh, it is. Yes, hold on. So it's... Yeah, yes. It's because me and Smiling were exactly stacked in the center of our web. So we need to make sure we're not doing that. Alright, Smiling, you'll stand in the center of the web, I'll stand on the edge of the web. No. It's... Yes, you should use Limp on that first set of ads, and then we can have a Vortex on top of it, and just make sure they're slowed and stuff, yeah? I don't care about killing them right now, we can do that when we have the other stuff down, but just Smiling, you'll be gripping them in. Jarlan can also single grip one of them. Then as soon as they're all stacked, one of the enhancement shamans can... Nepix, if you try to throw a stun totem on them once they're stacked. No, Chris, you'll throw a binding. Yes, if you just throw binding as soon as they're stacked up, like as soon as they've been gripped together by slappy hands. And then after the binding, we can have rack. You can use vortex on them if you have that. Yes, yeah, it should... Like, you mean out here? That you should never go out there, guys. Let's give it another go here, team. So, what we just clarified: never go into the middle to soak unless you are the ranged assigned to do so. Uh, I'll make sure to not double stack the red like what we just did, and make sure we have Slappy running, and we use Binding Shot on the ads as well, yeah? Let's get the boss stunned by a charge without... Yes. Smiling, you need to pop it. Now there's a double stack in the back here. Make sure Smiling, you go to the other side. Oh, I can do that instead. I'll do that instead. Good, good, good. I'm dead. Okay, so a couple things here. Um, Smiling, you need to make sure you are standing in dead center and inside that web when it spawns. And because I'll be the one that stands on the edge of it. And and then you will be the one that crosses over for the charge. So when we rotate around counterclockwise, we're going to end up on the right side of the charge looking towards the middle. You will then move over it, so you're standing on the opposite side. Um, yes, I can try to do that. Yep, yep. It just needs to be the two DKs gripping them in. Primarily slappy hands will be doing it. Yeah. Why is that? But why does Chris always get a whip and Innovate always get a whip? Then why? I what? But okay, but if when I was looking at Honestly and I was looking at Northern Sky, they had this exact comp in terms of who picked up when and where. Like they had, but yeah, but if for Northern Sky they have Evoker and Honda paired up, and then they have Rogue and Enhancement paired up, and then they have Brewmaster and Frosty K paired up. Exactly like what we're doing. Yeah. Like, like let's just keep. I'll look into something in a second, but Yes. Just be just stand near star when the web spawns on star. Good. We rotate around. We grip the ads together. You can use the thing, Chris. And I just die because we don't. We're just not taunting the big guy there. Yeah. Yeah. Try to not place them inside the boss, if possible, when you guys do the light spread for the poison. Yeah. Preferably they are placed not under the boss, so we can just rotate into them, right? Uh, they are very hard to find when they're underneath. Yes, so that would be the Nania, Steph, and Ayla group are all the way back here. Yeah, no, but let's go again, guys. What? One sec. Oh, that was Ho, you made a double stacker there. You were right on the edge of the spread of someone else, so you got also hit by their circle, which meant you spawned two orbs that I just ran into and died there. Yeah, it was only the double stagger because of melee spread over there. And then we rotate around. Good, good, good. Try and grip the ads. One more's out. One more ad is out. Good. And you can go, Chris. And smiling, move to the other side. Yes. Good, good. Spread here, guys. And we rotate around. What's that though? Yeah, we're supposed to move over to the caster boss now, while blue team is staying ahead. Yeah. And then web bomb. So the web bomb here is, yes, sharp. It's so as we're doing this rotation, it's kind of so if I can just get technically no, but I don't really have a good point of view here. Just give me a second. Yes, but that was not the side we were going. No, no, because it's always going to be the red team that are the guys baiting the web in the middle. And the way we were rotating around right now means that it will be red had just rotated around, so we were behind the boss as we're moving over, which means blue is staying in front, which means the Ayla and Ayla, Steph, Nania, you guys would be up against the wall here as well. And that, yes. No. Yes. Nope, the webs won't come until we've already moved over to the next one. And and where did Smiling and Kratos collide? I don't know if you're on the toilet or, or talking through the webcam. You need to leave them space. You need to be at. You can't be like close. You need to be between star and the wall. And yes, yes. So Smiling and whoever else of the web people, as soon as the charge happens, you go back and huddle up with where you came from. So you go back on this side. That depends on where the boss jumps on, but most likely red's gonna be on the side of the boss that, like, behind the boss, yeah? But I'll try and call it. It should be pretty self-explanatory. You just kind of follow the boss. If you're in front of the boss, then you stay in front of the boss. If you're behind the boss, then you stay behind the boss. But judging by how it's gonna play out, it's most likely just always red gonna be behind the boss, because we're gonna do a little rotation anyway due to the poison right after. Or maybe we're gonna do that poison at the new place. We might. Unsure. That's, but the web spawning seems to be consistent, so just keep doing the web spawning as we were doing it here. What did Smiling die to? Did we have a double stagger? Alright, well then it's a wipe. Uh, yes, but it doesn't, like, if we lose a web guy, it's a wipe anyways instantly, but right now we had, yes, it's because people are, someone got hit by, wait, I can see that, can't I? If you have two debuffs from the thing, Uh, no one got 2 debuffs by the looks of it. I don't know. Alright, let's just go again, guys. Just make very sure that you're not pixel spreading. Leave a little bit of wiggle room, yeah? Yeah. Just give them like a second to move over. But I don't think that changes anything here. Yes. Let's just focus up here, team. We're not in a massive rush to go soak our orbs, so just leave room for people to shove around. Good, get the ads in. One last ad. Chris, you can do your thing. What just happened? Was it around cross? But it says, yeah. Yeah, it only lasts 8 seconds, right? So if you soak your first 2 instantly, then yeah. Uh, is oh, conclu- conclusion is we missed soaks. That probably happens if someone took splash damage from the web, then there's too many orbs up. This microphone's very low. We're not we're not gripping in the ads. They're just in Africa. So what happened? Betrayal, unstealthy, and wait, how did we miss the web? Was all right. Yep. I can stop spawning mine all the way over. Like I basically spawn one there-ish. Yeah. Good. And we have ads, yeah. Are there any blues missing? I don't fuck. Good, good, good. Yeah, I have the big guy. Spread here, guys. And then we're gonna rotate around. Make sure you soak. Yes. Yes, walking the boss up. Yes. Walking the boss up, yeah. And spread, guys. Spread. I just died to boss or tank. Yeah. No. Yes, and then we move over here. Then what happens over here is we're gonna bait this. I think first of all, I think it's gonna line up in such a way that Jarl, you'll be taunting the boss as the boss is moving, so you'll be the one moving the boss. Then what's gonna happen is we're gonna be like here. If I can just get you guys to look at my stream real quick, it might be easier to explain. So we have Stanky Legs standing here, the caster boss, and then we have the other bug boss. Basically, both of the bosses are standing here. If you look at my stream, just waiting for more people. Then red team are over here, and we have blue team over on this side. Yeah. Then what's gonna happen is we have, and meanwhile, the three red people are in the middle because we're gonna get the poison on us initially. So first this is a bad color. Uh, so poison is gonna spawn on us. We spread for that. Then right after that, we're gonna get the web. Web is gonna be soaked. Yes, this should be the same. Innovate and Chris will be out here. Stealthy and Smile here, and me and Smiling here. But it's exactly the same as what we're doing here, right? And then other webs are being soaked in here. But that means first you get the poison, then you get the web. So you get the poison, take a step to the side, then you get the web. It's very important when we're when we're positioned over here, that we are very wary of how we are positioning this poison and how we are exploding this web, because it's very high risk of double stacks here. But anyways, we get the web. After we've done the web, we're going to be rotating around, yeah? Yeah, he does the exact same. So he baits a web here, then he moves out and soaks it with here. Then he's gonna huddle up with you, and we're gonna move around here. Then we go soak the two. So right now that's gonna be both from the web. Oh, they won't have web over here. Never mind. That's gonna be from the poison, and then that's gonna be from the from not web over here, but that will be web over here. But now we are basically in the exact same position. The boss is going to spawn ads, exactly the same as what happened over here. We're going to grip those ads together, and we are going to do the same here, where we position the webs. Smiling moves over. Whoever else is assigned to move over will move over. We place it. Charge is going to happen there. Boom. Yes? That's the plan. Yes. Yes. Exactly. All right. So is anyone unsure about that? And when we are moving the boss, so after we've done the rotation over here, Jarl, and the Stanky Legs has jumped over here, then you are gonna taunt the big guy, who's then gonna move with you guys. Because then we will follow behind. Okay? I'm just gonna keep my stream open, and if there's anything else we need to look at, you guys can just tap over, yeah? You can feel free to close it as long as you open it again when... Alright. I'm sitting here with the window open screaming stanky legs. I wonder if what my neighbors are thinking. Oh, I was definitely talking louder than my usual. Yes, she's sleeping. Good, we do the grips. Right. Yeah, I'm just... Yeah. Yeah, but I'm also putting very little brain power into living myself right now, but... Alright, let's go guys. It's stanky legs. Good, we grip the ads in. Perfect. We line them up. Good. And then we're gonna have a loose spread here. So spread. Yeah, I told him. So spread for the asset. And then we rotate around. Yep, Jalen taunts boss. Okay, yeah. Good, good, good. Health pot here if you need. Yeah. Now we need to be quick at moving around that because yeah, but after webs have spawned we need to be quick at moving. Because Yes, that is what they're doing already. Uh, I don't know. I don't think Ho can. Netherwalk, Netherwalk cannot. Because anything I read in Rated Discord, it's anything that will prevent a debuff application counts as an immunity for that. So the traditional ones, but so I'm pretty sure that uh, Chris's will immune it. Ice blocks and but just basically anything but Netherwalk, right? Because Netherwalk is a fake one. I don't think so. Yeah, but yeah, and just when we get to that point, it's a little bit sketchy. Just send health pots, health stones that actually live, right? Um, but you have, yeah, yes, like once I get more comfy, I can handle a lot of the poison spells. But yeah, I'm just trying to do a bunch of things. But make sure we stretch the things. We need to get these ads on top. We need to get these ads on top. Just focus on killing the ads, guys. Boss damage doesn't matter right now. Good, then spread. Good, and then we rotate. Make sure we soak. Good, good, good. Right after this, Jarl, you taunt the boss here. Good, and we move over. Then we're gonna have, we spread here, guys. So spread for the acid. Yes, good. Just health pots and stuff here. You can rest Wolf whenever. Now we just, wait. Yep. Can we get a big healing CD on that specific one? Like, just like, yeah, but can't we use a rewind or something? There. All right, all right. Yeah, yeah. We need to make sure we get those. But is Slappy? Is that your Slappy on that one, John? All right. Yeah. No, it's just gonna be in my team. It has to be basically smiling. But it's a bit rough. I don't know if breath DKs can do that anymore, but otherwise it has to be Sniffy or Shamsa. Yes, exactly. Yeah, but it no, but let's just we can look at the team. Let's go. Yeah, the calling would only be here until we are more comfy because in 100 polls everyone is going to know exactly who they're teamed up with. Yep, get the ads in, make the lines. Good. Yeah, get the ads, focus, finish the ads here, guys. One ad running around, then spread. Good, and then we get ready to rotate. Rotate. Soak the orbs. Good, and then you'll taunt boss here. Good, and then we move over. Just rest jumps, Sniffy. What? Alright, just wipe it here. But let's just, for consistency's sake, yeah, it's always going to be blue that's like leading, that's like in front. Because we're going to end up basically with, if you guys look at my stream again real quick, just, yes, that's what, that's what I mean. Boss is here, we've just done the rotation. So right now, Team Red is currently standing in here, and Team Blue is standing out here. So no matter if the boss goes this side or this side, it's always going to be blue that stays in front and goes at near the wall in front of the boss, no matter what, and it's Team Red that stays behind and stands here. Yeah. So just for consistency's sake, it's going to be the exact same on both sides. So forget what I said initially. It's going to be the exact same. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, definitely. When we are moving here, especially Team Red, you are not moving like this. You're moving like this. Yeah? Yes. Yeah. All right. Let's go again, team. We can, I think for now, just do the swap, and then let's look into what the other guilds are doing before next raid, yeah? Good, and we rotate around. Get the ads under control. One last ad, out there. Hitting good. Watch HP here, team. Finish the ads, please. Finish the ads. And then spread. Spread. Then we get ready to rotate. We rotate around. Soak your orbs. Then Jarl can taunt boss here. And then we move over towards Stankilex. Resnania, that will have to be Kansada. Oh, alright, good. Then spread around here, guys. And rally this acid rain. So rally here, and then we're gonna have web right after. So web right after. Good. And we move. That were one double stagger on our side. Uh, we, but did we? I don't think any orbs went off, did they? Or did? Maybe they did. Well, we do use some immunities, right? Yes. But you didn't die to that, right, Kansada? Oh, alright. But there were double stag over there. But yeah, yes, we should. Um, we do you have Vortex for Nania? Like we need the. Do we have binding again for that? Alright, then we just need. Alright, so Jalen grips in, Jalen calls when we can binding, and then Nania follows up with the Vortex, and then just a stun in between at some point. We'll have it more signed next raid. Yeah, good. We grip the ads in. I stun them here. Keep the ads under control here. Just nuke the ads, guys. Main thing right now. Good. And then spread. Spread. Good. And we rotate. Oh, yeah. Rest Jalen quick. Yeah. What? It. Oh. Yeah, but it's a wipe. Just wipe it. I don't think I've ever heard Shamsa say he likes a fight. Well, good. Soak ops. Get the ads under control here. Good. Good. Finish ads. Good. Then spread here, guys. And we rotate. Yeah, have him. Good call. Yeah. Good. Rally. Yeah. I'm just. Don't think so, but we're very cramped up right now. Yeah. Like we need to be a bit more spread. I think we can be further out as well. Like, yeah. Like right now it just feels very cramped when that happens. No. But I think couldn't we ideally couldn't we do the web like if we do the if we make sure that the poison spread we do in that area, so when we're standing over there, we do the poison spread just outside melee range, because that means we can do the web bait in melee range and then we can move around. Because I think no, No. But the main thing, I'm just trying to find a at least temporary solution to not having 17 orbs stacked within like 1 square meter. Yeah. Yeah. Can do that. Yes. But I'm moving out of melee range here. Just play the game, guys. Get the last ad crypt in. Why we're not handling these ads at all? Where's the one ad is in Africa? We need to just nuke that ad, guys. And rest creators. Where was? Yeah. Spread, yeah. Good. We rotate around. Good. And we move over. Good. And then we spread. Yes. And we handle the ads. Good. You guys are insta moving into us there. Like me and Smiling barely got to soak that off. Like we barely had time to soak the web there before there were already 3 people on top of us. Um, yeah. Um, but we're not doing more polls tonight. Obviously, it's 11 o'clock. Just some quick things. Good job on the previous boss. This boss, I'm sorry if I sound a little exhausted sometimes on this boss, but it's just I'm trying to process what everyone is saying and talking about at the same time to have an opinion on that as well. And it's just when there's 19 cooks in the kitchen, it my brain melts a little bit, but it's very good that we're all iterating on it. And this is one of those fights where the more prep we do, everyone does on this fight, the better we do. It's not a DPS check, it's not a heal check, it's not nothing like that. It's all about like it's an almost entirely scripted dance the entire way through, right? So very little variables to take into account that we can solve through good preparation. So there will be a video, hopefully before Thursday. Hopefully I have time to look into it tomorrow, but otherwise I highly, highly, highly encourage you guys to go look at it yourself. It was clear that there was probably a couple people that hadn't really looked much at what this boss did on Mythic and how people played it, but it is what it is. Just make sure you are as prepared as humanly possible heading into the raid on Thursday. Speaking of which, it is in now is when it really hits the whole thing, right? It's infinitely more value for you to spend 30 minutes to an hour looking at this boss, making sure you're as prepped as possible, than you running your 17th Grim Battle of the week on a Wednesday. So just make sure that we are as prepared as we humanly can be for this boss on Thursday. Um, and tomorrow there will be a fun run. Hopefully we can just do some skip so we don't have to do all the bosses that we don't want to do, primarily just the first two. I think people still want some loot from normal, from some of the bosses. We can do the buff quest, but I think we're gonna kill if we skip the first two bosses on normal and heroic. Okay. But there's a thing called lockouts. Okay. then we can look into it. I don't really care. It takes very short time anyways, but fun run for those who can tomorrow, 19:45. If you're unavailable, that's completely fine. Just try and let me know so we don't sit around waiting for you, preferably. And on Thursday, reclear, some changes. I'll keep you guys up to date. Make sure to look into the fight, yeah? A lot of guilds seem to be doing it roughly the same way. Main thick guilds I've been looking at is honestly a Northern Sky. Just so you guys have that as reference point. Yes, yes, uh, yes. I understand what you mean because we're always going to move counterclockwise around the boss, right? So it makes sense in that way. But then it varies depending on. So sometimes me and Smiling are going to be up against the wall, and sometimes we're going to be towards the middle. I don't know if that on the right of the clump of our group. Yes. That. Yeah. Uh. Yeah. I like that. I like that. I'll make sure to emphasize that, and I assume like the only people who really need to know that is Waso and Wolf. It's just um mainly yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And Wolf is always baiting our web on the right side as well. Yeah. 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 No. Yeah. That's what we should do as well. I think the main variable is just the like you guys just have to quote unquote just have to spread for the poison while we have to spread for the poison, and then we need to make sure that neither the guy baiting the web is standing on top of a red orb, and the guy who then ends up running into the web won't stand on it as he does it, and the guy who's in the web with him also doesn't stand up on a red one. And when we've been very cramped up, that's not a lot of space for us to work with. Uh, so, yeah, yeah, I mean, sometimes it would vary depending on what side, right? So, yeah, yeah, yes, yeah. Yeah, we just need to, yeah. Are you thinking healing wise? Uh, well, we also have one new guy in, so, uh, no. Uh, but where am I looking? Uh, yes. Yeah, yeah, yes, that would be preferred.